We are halfway home on this lovely Saturday afternoon here in Glenside, Pennsylvania. And after 45 minutes, Arcadia leads Lebanon Valley College 1-0 in the MAC Freedom opener for both squads. My name is Paul Gronowski, and thank you for joining us on GoMacSports.tv. The difference between the two sides came a minute 14 into the contest when first-year center back Juliet Salvi scored on a free kick from about 27 yards away from goal. It was her first collegiate goal, and that is what has Arcadia up 1-0 as we get set for the second half of action here at Gene Lennox West Field. Lebanon Valley outshot Arcadia 9-4. Cameron Porter made 2 saves for the Dutchman, while Abby Fuchs stopped the only shot on goal that came her way for Arcadia. Arcadia coming into this contest 4th in the United Soccer Coaches Region 4 rankings. They are 7-1-2. Meanwhile, Lebanon Valley College 7-1-1 overall. They are 1-1-1 in their last 3. As Lebval finally gets on the field, a very drastic difference between the two approaches to halftime. Arcadia came back out, and they were warming up for about the final 5 minutes in their technical area, getting set for this second half. Meanwhile, 4th-year head coach of the Dutchman, Frank Carroza, kept his team in the corner, talking to them for the entire 15 minutes. They didn't break the huddle until the horn sounded, saying that's the end of halftime. And we'll see if that has any effect to the start of this second half. Arcadia, they're all warmed up. They're ready to go. Lebanon Valley, they literally all just stood up and ran on the field. So here we go for the second half. And it looks like both teams are making one change to their lineup when compared to the starters. For Arcadia, Kaylin Mayo stays in. She'll replace Shelby Jones, who picked up a knock midway through the first half. She's along the back 4 with DiSilverio, the goal scorer Salvi, and Klopchin. The midfield are Barnett, Salt, and Stevens. Up front, Nugent, who had a great shot at goal, denied by the punch of Porter, Evans, and Garrett. Also, one change for Lebanon Valley. Olivia Baldwin, who came on as a sub midway through the first half, is still out there. And it looks like, just kind of scanning everything real quick, she's replacing Beninda. So Lasky is now is still in the match. She was the one I couldn't find, but she's out on the right. Beninda's the one on the bench. Resler's up front with Baldwin. So for Lebanon Valley, it's Porter in goal, Moser, Floyd, Walborn, and Noon in the back 4. The midfield, Sauter, Sepkovic, Resler. The front 3, Lasky on the right, Miller on the left, now playing as striker, nearly getting the ball, and Olivia Baldwin. And these two teams, the best defensively in the MAC Freedom coming into today's game. Arcadia also the best in the nation in terms of goals against at 0.1. Lebval, 2nd in the MAC Freedom, 40th in Division 3 in goals against average at 0.56. So amazing how 0.4 of a goal makes such a big difference in terms of the national rankings. Arcadia's won at 0.1, which, let's be real, that's insane to give up 1 goal when you're playing your 11th game of the season. Meanwhile, Lebval has 7 shutouts, and they're down in 40th because they've given up 5 goals all season through their first 9 games. Here's Sepkovic from the edge of the 18. Her shot blocked. Lasky, here's a great A opportunity, and it's 1-1 on the rebound. And I believe that was the midfielder Sepkovic just rifling that ball under Fuchs' crossbar, tying the score at 1. For Sepkovic, her second goal of the season, first in 2 weeks. Her first goal coming on September 17th. And this senior from Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, has us all level at 1 with 42-30 still to go in this contest. And it will go down officially as Sepkovic from Lasky. So Sepkovic with her 6th career goal, and Lasky, who came into this game with a conference high 7 goals, picks up her first assist. Now here's Arcadia on the counter! Less than a minute after Lebanon Valley ties the score, Arcadia comes right back. They reclaim the 1-goal advantage. Still 42:09 to go in the second half. And are we in for all offense in this second half? Arcadia 2, Lebval 1, thanks to Sierra Garrett. It's the first year's 3rd goal of the season. Well, if this pace keeps up, forget 2-0 or 2-1 as the referee's trying to tell the clock operator start the clock. And now the box being finally told about the clock. So after about 20 seconds, it's finally going. But they at least have the goal up, so it is 2-1. And if they keep up this pace, forget the 2-1 or the defense we've been talking about, this might end 10-9. I mean, I don't know what would happen or have to happen defensively to get to that. Would definitely be one of the higher scoring soccer games I've ever seen. That would probably be the highest, but I don't think we're going to get there. We'll see if the scoring pace slows down. As we've now had 30 seconds without a goal, I'm getting concerned for the offenses. So it was Sepkovic, 2:18 into the half, and then 33 seconds later, Garrett makes it 2-1. Now here's Lasky in on Salvi. Lasky with the left-footed attempt just wide. I think Salvi got a touch. It'll be a corner kick for Lebanon Valley. And now play being halted. I believe our referee's trying to get his watch synced up with the scoreboard clock. I believe he started his clock when play was supposed to start, but the game clock did not. So now the clocks are synced, reading 40:38. Corner kick comes in, punched away by Fuchs. Sent back out to Miller, who took the corner. She steps around Mayo, but the ball runs away from her and goes out for a goal kick. So somebody is about to potentially win this game while giving up a goal while winning. Both teams, in all their wins, they've come via shutout. Arcadia came into this game with 9 shutouts overall, and that goal by Sepkovic breaks a string of 8 straight shutouts Arcadia had coming into play today. Meanwhile, the Dutchmen, all 7 of their wins have come via shutout. And they've given up a goal. Lebval is 0-1-1. Arcadia, it's the first goal they've given up since August 31st. And that was a 1-0 loss at Cortland State. And Arcadia will fall 2 games short of tying the program record. 4 consecutive shutouts in a season. The 2009 team recorded 10 consecutive shutouts, finished that year with 14. Here's Ressler after flicking the ball forward. Taken away by Klopchin, who's back on the left for Arcadia, playing in place of Jones. And Noonan will usher this ball out in front of Garrett, the most recent goal scorer for Lebval throw. Miller with the flick over Mayo. Good recovery by Mayo. That allows Salvi to win the ball for Arcadia. Garrett up ahead for Nugent, but a good step by Floyd breaks up that potential opportunity. Sophia Floyd, a junior from Mount Joy, Pennsylvania, playing in her 10th game. In her second season with the Dutchmen, she's a transfer from Division II IUP, but did not play for IUP in 2023. Floyd wanted to play a long ball. Back goes off the head of Stevens. Miller gets sandwiched between two knights. Referee says play on. The two first years, Klopchin and Salvi, combine and take Miller to the turf. Baldwin's pass doesn't find Miller. Sent out by Barnett. It'll be a throw in for the Dutchman. Here's Floyd charging forward. Plays it out wide for Moser. Moser lofts this ball into the box. Bit of a miscommunication at the back. Eventually, there's Fuchs to finally grab the ball for Arcadia. Wasn't sure if DeSilverio was going to get there or Fuchs. And eventually, it's the senior dressed in all yellow.